welcome to your latest Chelsea transfer news. This is a good news, man. This I like, I rate, and we must talk about it. Jesse Derry, ladies and gentlemen, late last season and even earlier on throughout the season, we saw and heard that he was doing really, really well in the academy space. He was putting on some really good performances. Finally, late last season, he got the opportunity in the first team. Unfortunately, picked up a really, really nasty injury, which then saw him pretty much be out of the scene. His season pretty much concluded. So, look, finally this season, it seems like he's got himself a loan. Here we go. He's got a loan to Sporting, which is, I believe, is a fantastic move for him. There is something about this kid. I've seen a few of his clips in the academy scene. He looks like a really good winger. And then, of course, we saw him in the senior team. He looks like there's something about him.
There is a possibility for Alejandro Garnacho to be on the move in the summer transfer window. It's not something 100% guaranteed yet, also because the preseason is about to start. Garnacho is not at the World Cup, so he will have the possibility to work under Xabi Alonso, and let's see what happens there. But in case of permanent deal proposal on the table, Chelsea could open doors to the exit of Alejandro Garnacho. Just 1 year after his arrival from Manchester United, Chelsea could be open to making a switch and letting Alejandro Garnacho go in the summer transfer window. So I would keep the doors open for the future of Garnacho, for sure. Then, for who is asking me, can he go on loan? It's true about Italian clubs and all this sort of stuff. Chelsea today, July, are not accepting a loan deal for Garnacho. Permanent or nothing. Then, at the end of the window, we never know what happens, because sometimes, I always say in the market, it's not for Chelsea, it's not for Garnacho, it's in general. What's a permanent transfer today could become a loan with obligation to buy in August, and can become a loan with option to buy and salary covered in the final days of August. It's typical in the market. But in this case, today, to tell you what's going on today, Chelsea are communicating that Alejandro Garnacho is not available on loan. That's Chelsea's position. So, let's wait what's going to happen with the Argentinian winger. And then, guys, let me mention also today something about Real Madrid and Italian football. Because AC Milan closed.
So, England's footballers are preparing for a World Cup quarter-final against Norway on Saturday. Here is Bukayo Saka with our football correspondent, Rob Dorset.
Bukayo, first and foremost, how are you? We've been worried about you in this tournament. I know you've been carrying that Achilles problem. How do you feel right now? And have you been able to show yourself at your absolute best yet?
Yeah, I think across the tournaments, my minutes have been building and building. Of course, I would love to have come to this tournament 100%, but that wasn't the case, and everyone's realised that, and they've managed me in the best way possible. But right now, I'm feeling great and ready to go.
How have you found practice or time away from the field here in Kansas City? Have you been able to relax and rest?
Yeah, I think there's been a nice balance between, real focus, real intensity in training, and then when it's our downtime, having that relaxed mindset and enjoying with the boys and our families in Kansas City.
Can you tell us what is the legacy of David Beckham on English football? What does he represent now for you?
Yeah, David Beckham is an icon for all of us. He is also, because he's been to these tournaments for England and had some crazy moments for us. Some that we will never forget, the fans will never forget. So yeah, that's what he means to us.
Bukayo, you're sympathy for Jarell Quansah.
Sorry?
Is there sympathy for Jarell? Frustration?
Yeah. I just found out that obviously it's a 2-match ban, which is incredibly frustrating for us and for him the most, I'd say. But yeah, it's what it is. We're not here to complain, we just need to adapt and pick a team that's ready to beat Norway.
The win over Mexico was obviously fantastic, and you overcome so many obstacles, but this...
Football never sleeps during the transfer window, and today is another reminder of just how quickly the biggest stories can change. One moment supporters believe they know their club's transfer plans, and the next, fresh reports emerge linking new players, unexpected departures, and dramatic twists that nobody saw coming. Welcome back to the channel. Today's discussion revolves around 3 names that have generated huge debate across the football world: Victor Osimhen, Alejandro Garnacho, and Derry. While none of the reported moves have been officially confirmed, the speculation has certainly captured the attention of supporters. Let's break down what is being reported, why these stories are attracting so much attention, and what they could mean if any of these moves eventually happen. Before we begin, don't forget to like today's video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another transfer update. Now, let's get started. Every successful transfer window begins with a clear plan. Top clubs rarely make decisions based purely on opportunity. Instead, recruitment teams spend months identifying players who fit the tactical system, the financial strategy, and the long-term vision of the club. That process explains why certain names continue appearing in transfer discussions. One of those names is Victor Osimhen. Few strikers in world football possess the combination of pace, strength, determination, and finishing ability that Osimhen offers. He has consistently demonstrated an ability to score important goals while also creating problems for defenders through intelligent movement and relentless pressing. For any club searching for a reliable goalscorer, it's understandable why his name attracts attention every transfer window. Supporters naturally wonder how a player with his qualities could transform an attacking unit. Would he increase the team's goal output? Would his movement create more opportunities for teammates? Could he become the missing piece needed to challenge for major honors? Those are exactly the questions fans continue asking. Another player generating headlines is Alejandro Garnacho. Young, fearless, and full of confidence, Garnacho has developed into one of the most exciting attacking talents in European football.